Our next storyteller is rocking the Motion W today, Kyle Oliver.
Look at that crib.
Yeah, we are experiencing that strange phenomenon of the COVID pregnancy. Starting the third trimester as of about a week ago. So it's filling up with all the wonderful stuff that people have been sending us. That could be a whole nother story.
And Kyle, tell us, for those who don't know you, tell us where you're streaming from today and one or two things about you.
Sure, yeah, I am in San Francisco, California. We've been here about a year and a half. My wife, Kristen Saylor, is the director of formation at Grace Cathedral here in town. And I just started about a month and a half ago, a new job in communications and also teaching Christian education at Church Divinity School of the Pacific, which is the Episcopal Seminary in Berkeley, California.
Awesome. And we're excited for your story.
All right. I hope I haven't violated the spirit of this. I decided to write mine out because I knew 2 minutes would not be possible otherwise.
It's all good.
All right. So a high school friend of mine is now a disaster researcher at Columbia. He's sending out an email each week to help friends and colleagues process our current chaos. And in one of the first editions, he introduced me to the idea that he calls the COVID clock. How can the people of Wuhan possibly manage? We wondered naively before we were on the clock. How come they're not taking this seriously? We later demanded when not all regions here had started theirs ticking. I experienced this phenomenon in early March when my wife and I flew to San Diego. Authorities were still encouraging people to take their vacations, and so we did. After a week or two on the Bay Area's clock, it felt like another world. I took my surf lessons. Kristen found us cute restaurants. We visited friends from seminary, hugged them when they found us in the coffee shop. The morning of our second day, the surf was lousy, on the large size of what I can handle, but not as organized as the day before. That my teacher and I had had the beach to ourselves felt like a dubious privilege. I have never paddled harder to stay out and even with my landmarks than I did that Tuesday at Pacific Beach. But in my 10 months of surfing, I've also never caught so many waves or rode them for so long. We were ordered to shelter in place just a few days after our return to San Francisco. I've seen the ocean once in 6 weeks since. Strange after months of a new hobby's obsessive pursuit. I'm still not skilled enough to be in the water at the beaches that have reopened. So I've watched surfers shred on Instagram, 10 seconds at a time of archival video bliss at different breaks around the world. I've even started dreaming of surfing. My unlikely coach one night was Gordon Ramsay, no doubt a product of all the MasterChef Kristen and I have been binging. The best wave I've ever caught was in that dream. But my rides in San Diego formed the memories that made it possible. I guess it's all thanks to our unexpected and poorly understood blessing, the chance for a couple strange days to turn back the COVID clock.